Welcome to Global Success Stories. This is Kamrul Hassan, your host, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are. It's my pleasure to welcome you in this show, in this program, and this is my sheer privilege to have you in the platform. I'm really delighted to all of you, to have to have you and to have your. And this is really a wonderful feeling as well to have your support from across the world. I cannot be much delighted, much happier, and much blessed than that of having your love, your support, and it's incredible. Let me tell you, it's incredible. Probably in my lifetime, I cannot pay you off the love, the support that truly all of you have given me, and that really encouraged me. That really encouraging me every day, and I feel that I'm living this my life. I feel it. I'm living my life. Earlier, my life was not that. When I have decided, not how I can help others to realize their potential, their dream. From that moment, my life has changed, and you added another dimension of having connected across the life is fulfilled. I feel joy of happiness, satisfaction, and whatnot. And for example, myself even further. How can I bring more happiness and joy to other person's life in any way possible? And that is my relentless effort today. And I have created this platform for you, and all of us together, we can create a world better place. And this is me like having all of you together, and this platform is actually the connecting across the planet and bringing the people's life, the bringing the stories together, how we can contribute for the betterment of humanity and for the growth of humanity. This is the only reason. I hope that all of you already have got my message across. And welcome to all of you, those who are just joining. And today I have a special guest from Cape Town, South Africa, and I hope that she's already in a process to join me. And if you can hear me, if you can get my sound clearly, just do give me a thumbs up. Give me some love, give me some heart, and it really encourages me. I really look forward to have your thumbs up. Can you hear me clearly? Can you see me? I mean, also give me some comment, give me some feedback, and also you can share it if you really think that this can add value to someone else. I would appreciate that if you share the same for others. My guest today is actually from South Africa, from Cape Town. Asanada, I'm really waiting to have you on the screen with it shows that you are on the process of adding and connecting. Can you hear me, Asanada? I hope that you are okay, and it's on process to add you here. Yes. Hi, Asanada. So I have sent you the joining request as well, and it shows the connecting. Thank you, those who are just joining with me. Please stay with me for some moment for the time being, as it's ongoing to add my guest. Maybe it's taking a bit longer time, but I'm sure that it will be appearing very soon on the screen. Hello, Colette, how are you? Thank you everyone, those who are just joining with me and listening me, hearing me, watching me from anywhere in the world. This platform is actually connecting people across the planet, and I'm going to have a success conference in Bangladesh in January 2019, and the purpose of this conference is actually to help people to realize the potential and dream. And my dream is actually in 5 years time, I would like to bring 100 nations people in my country and to help the nations to transform overall and at the same time, I also would like to go to across the planet as well. So at this moment, let's see. Let's give me some couple of moments. I'm just waiting for my guests to be on the screen. Just stay with me for some time. Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. How are you? How are you, Asanda?
Hi, can you see?
Yes. Yes.
But I'm finally here. Yay.
All the struggle would be over because it's the persistency, is the intentions that connected us and across thousands mile. Let me tell all of you,
Yes.
I have got some wonderful sisters across the planet, and in fact, I think almost in every country,
Yeah.
almost in every countries of the world. So this is a wonderful gift to have people's love, to have truly love people from the people of the planet, from the brothers and sisters. And then life is really, truly beautiful. Today, I have my special guest, my special sister, one of my, wonderful, lovely sisters. And I cannot express, I cannot truly express,
Yeah.
how wonderful she is. And Asanda is joining from Cape Town, the nations of cricket, and really good friend of mine. And there is a special purpose today,
Yes.
Asanda joining with us. So I think, Asanda, yesterday you have been to one of the John Demartini's program. And I know Demartini is a worldwide figure, and I wish to attend his program as well, but I
Yeah.
could not, since he's not coming to Bangladesh or in this part of the world. So when I saw you are attending John Demartini's program, so is 8 proven actions to grow your wealth. So I thought, to have your experience from the
Yes.
fresh workshop from Demartini and can share with all of us. So before that, Asanda, why don't you introduce yourself, who Asanda is?
Well, as my wonderful brother having me on your live broadcast. And yes, like you've said, from different mothers, and we are on this journey together, hand in hand, and I could not be more right now being here with you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Asanada Mahlukani. I'm from South Africa, Cape
Mm-hmm.
Town, and I am a proud mother, daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I have an 8-year-old son, and I have a 2-year-old little boy. Currently, I work for the City of Cape Consultant. I am also a board member of a children's organization, a nonprofit. It's called Molo, and they deal with empowering children so that they know their rights and respect an environment where they are empowered and they know their rights, and they can protect themselves because they know what's expected of them and they know what their responsibilities are in society. About developing myself so that I can live the best possible life, so that I can share my experience, my life experience, and anything that I
Mm-hmm.
can to assist the next human being. And I know that, Kamrul, we always say that you just want to change the world for the better. in these live broadcasts and in every video of yours that I've seen, that's what you always say. Let's change the world. That's exactly why you and I are connected. And yes, I'm very excited to be
Mm.
now. I'm a sponge so that I can help others grow. And that's really my biggest passion. It's my deepest passion at the moment. And that's exactly why I'm here with you today.
Wonderful,
Very
wonderful,
excited.
wonderful. So, you are also in a journey of self-discovering, self-development, and you have the same mission, like how you can help others to realize their potential and their dream. And in this journey, you are rediscovering yourself, your potentials, and you're living your life, and everything that, enjoying life, a purposeful life as well, and help others also to have a
Yeah.
purposeful life as well. So why did you started, this journey? Like, maybe the
Absolutely.
others can have these stories of your story as well. And after that, we'd come back to the, 8 proven actions of, to grow the wealth, to grow wealth. So let's hear your story in a
Yes.
nutshell. Why you have started your journey for self development?
In a nutshell, really my background.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a township here in South Africa, Cape Town, called Nyanga.
Mm-hmm.
And according to the most
Mm-hmm.
or was born and raised in Nyanga in this township, and I saw a lot of drugs. I mean, anything that you can think of, and I just thought to myself and felt that this can't be all there is. We can't just sit and accept things as they are and think that, well, what can we do? You know, I just I unity about changing my own community for the better, and I realized that I cannot change anything outside of myself without changing myself first. Mahatma Gandhi, I think it was Gandhi who actually said this, who said that if you,
Yeah.
right?
Be the
So
change you want to be. Mm. Mm.
change that you would like to see in the world, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
To start within myself, and that is why I I started this journey of self-discovery and also making a lot of life. Having children at a young age and growing up in a family where I didn't have a father and I was raised by my mother, you know, and so it was very hard. I had a very difficult upbringing, and I because of this organization that I joined at a very young age. I think I was 12 or 13, and that's when I that things can actually change. Some people out there are living different to us, and it's much better than what we see on TV, all the crime and violence that we see on TV. And I thought, well, let's change this. Let's change. And the best way to do it, the best way that I found, prove myself to discover my own treasures, my own.
Hello, yes. Can you hear me? Hello. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think for 30 seconds or bit, it was frozen. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me now? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now is okay. So let's count. Let's, yeah. I can hear you. Now is okay. Yeah. Now. Now let's talk about the, the
Okay.
programs, the summary of the John Demartini program, 8 proven actions to grow your wealth. Really, what did you learn? If you can share part by part, so that, let's have something, spreading the knowledge. Because as far as I know, once you share the knowledge,
Yes.
become more permanent within the person who is sharing. So what was there? So.
Okay.
Hmm.
Miss anything really. So just a summary. I think the one thing
Mm-hmm.
and talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you don't
Okay.
wait.
Mm-hmm.
He said it. He said, if you're poor,
Mm-hmm.
it's because you
Mm-hmm.
consume. So if you cared, then you would do. See, I'm not rich, but I care. And if you do, then you would do something to help them. We spend our money according to what we value the most. What you value the most. That's where your money goes every month. Most of your money will go into buying shoes. If you change that, do things or spend your money on things, money in order to change.
Mm-hmm.
Quite profound. He said, if you don't change your value,
Mm-hmm.
people think that if I have more money, then I have wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And that of yourself. So that's another thing, that's another mistake that really contributes to how we spend our money. That you look at the next person and you somehow think that they are better than you in some way. And he made an example of this lady that he is working with, who is absolutely beautiful, according to him. But a lady with better hair than her, and then another one with, a bigger. She saw another. Can you win? You're comparing this one self to measure up. You aren't looking at yourself as a whole. As fear is the comparison of oneself to others, and it's a distorted image of yourself because of your comparison to others. And he also said that because of this comparison, oh yes, that people have a built-in thermostat for fair exchange. So what that means, you are providing a product or a service that is not good enough, or that is of, not such a great quality, then you tend to lower your price, or you feel bad about it, so you change the price, or you and he says that you believe that whatever product or service you're offering. Also, he says the flip side of that is too much pride. When you of, oh, but I am the best. Oh, but how could you? And he says those where you are no ashamed. You aren't feeling like you are not worthy. You're not feeling unworthy. Also, that if and so they receive it in shame, like they feeling this shame about it, that they earn it. And so in order for you to be able to hold on to and grow your money, then you've got to clear that shame and guilt about having it. And that also stems back to how we grew up and what our story was with regards to money growing up and from our family that didn't have much. So the belief that I grew up with, that I carry that consciously or subconsciously, it is there with you and it shows up in the choices that you. While I was growing up, you know, fades through the and then to those who value it least. So have you ever noticed people say money always got money is is not feeling like there isn't enough money, and they know that they value money, and if you respect and value money, then it will come to you, and you show that you love it by not spending it recklessly, by not spending it on things that will not grow the money for about. So in order for me to have technique, accelerated saving percent of your salary, it just keeps growing. Of life stable exactly where it is. Don't try the next month and get better shoes, more expensive shoes. Don't try and get that jacket that you don't. Keep it to the things that inflation rates, and you with those kinds of nuggets. And he gave us 6 things. Then you won't be financially free. So if you don't know these things off the top of your head,
Mm-hmm.
count them out. But the second thing is total liability. Your debt is, and minus your total. What is your passive annual income that you want, or what's worth factoring in interest and inflation rate, really complicated stuff. But really, what it is that
Mm-hmm.
but in how you spend your money. The reason, and how we met, I sat down and I realized that to waking up, but at the moment it does pay the bills, and I just tired. I thought call it from
Mm-hmm.
there just is not true. And that's what I learned, that it's not true that you don't have enough money. It's about managing what you've got now so that more really hit me that, oh my goodness, I'm not really growing my wealth myself. And made thing, and we are into the bigger, better things. We're into the big people. That tool that we need. And so I really I needed to change the belief
Mm-hmm.
that, well, I could be abundant without money. I can be abundant without money. It's really, it's unfortunately not true.
Mm-hmm.
Abundant in that it's not the billions who aren't fulfilled, who aren't happy at soul level. So as much as money isn't the most important thing, to really change the world. Mean anything unless I actually act on them and I take these beautiful gold.
Yeah. So what about the value system that he was talking about? Demartini, so like definitely he has explained the value system. So I mean, what about this value system? Can you please elaborate a bit? What values he's talking about the relating with the wealth? Is it individual's value towards the wealth, or how we value the wealth, or how we value the people? Is actually what values that he was talking about.
Values that we've got. So I mean, at the bottom of the hierarchy of values would be the hierarchy of values would be the thing that you value the most. So he explained this value system in so your value system to put time, money into values. That's what he was talking about. You know what your is. So if I'll spend most of my money on clothes. Second on your money at. It wasn't really on yourself, because do you really need those clothes that you what's most important to you? So if you are more important to yourself, for example, if you save your money first, that's how you spend beautiful dress. All the shoes, buying all the towards, you know, can go out with your friends. Use your value system personally. What do you value? It'll show.
Okay. And also the belief system, right?
Yeah.
And also the belief system also heavily responsible for creating wealth.
Yeah.
The personal belief that like how he relates with the belief system, the wealth.
Yeah. For
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
which is the root of all evil. No, you're going to repel it. You're going to, every time you start getting a bit more, you're going to feel uncomfortable because now you're going to feel like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this evil.
Hmm.
And it's decisions when it comes. Another, it's not enough. It probably got it by lying. They probably people because how can they have so much money? They must have done something that is illegal or wrong with that. The rich people
Hmm.
are good people with good hearts, and we do good. We want, which is one of the tools that we need to community. Money or wealth is
Hmm.
what it is about.
So what is your most favorite laws of of growth, financial growth, among all of this, like the Demartini, gives the nuggets of wisdom for the growth, for the financial growth. What is your most favorite?
Whoa, I've got so many favorites.
Like the personal
Uh,
belief.
yeah, what I love, I his speech. He said, "I do what I do best, and I delegate the rest." I was like, "Boo!" love to do best, and I delegate the rest. I was like, yes, that's what I want to do too. That's how we should all most. And he says, I don't drive because, well, those four things that he loves to do. He loves motivation and what else? He loves reading. He mentioned these things, and there was like a handful of them, and he says, that is all I do. The rest, I delegate. So that was my most favorite boom boom thing that he said. And what I took away the most, and what really stays with me, what stuck with me, Kamro, is the part where he said that if you care about society, then you wouldn't be poor if you cared about it. So the only reason that you are poor
True. So that is actually
wow.
this the
Wow.
service he's talking about the service, right? The I mean, how do we serve the people, right? How do we serve our people? How do we serve a community? And how do we care? Yeah, this is yeah.
Yes, how do you Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So he said, find what it is that you love to do. What is something that you would do without getting paid? Like you wake up every morning and you think, even if you don't pay me, this is what I'm going to do today. What is that one thing? And secondly, what are you good at? Are you good at that thing? Love to see you do it, or would they want that specific thing from him that he was talking about? You know, or how you can supply those needs that humanity, that society, the problems are. Be the
Be the solution.
solution. Because if you cared, that's what you would do. You would be the solution. You would something that you're really good at, and something that the community or humanity can benefit from. So that's really figuring out what demand is. What is the biggest demand? How can I be of supply to that demand? That's how you create a market, right?
Hmm.
That's how you do
Yeah.
it. Find out what it is you're good at, find out what it is that you like. People need. Don't make assumptions. Find out what it is and be the solution. Give that thing. Help humanity, not just be the consumer like I've been all my life, just consume, 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 consume. No, if you care, you would give. If you just provide a product, what can you do? Find out what that is and be the solution.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Asanda, thank you so much. It's really that you have taken out of your, you have first of all you have attended his seminar, his program, and then you have taken all the notes, and then you have taken further time to share all of this. I
Yeah.
hope that it's really beneficial for me as well. This is the first place that I'm learning, and the second place also, how can I help others from my learning? As you have learned, you have shared me,
Yeah.
and I wish to
Yeah.
disseminate this learning to my surroundings as
Mm-hmm.
well. So this is one of the main purposes of learning and sharing, and I hope that I believe that this helps people to grow as you are growing from somewhere, and every one of us. I think if we share our learning, if we share our experiences, if we share our mistakes, and if we share actually how we fall down and how we get up, and what is the struggles of ours, then truly I think all of us, we can grow. Growth only happens when we struggle.
Absolutely.
Growth only
Absolutely.
happens when there is scarcity. Growth and growth only happens when there is a service mentality as well, as Demartini mentioned. Right? You got to the solution. You got to be the solution for the people, for the problem of the society, and for the serving, and that your right, that determines your reward as well. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I wish that. So that is this is really really this is really really powerful. Life could not be, yeah, life.
Yes, yes. I mean, I
After listening this, if we take
yeah,
action, I think life should not be the same as it is today. Life should be better and richer and prosperous, particularly I would say prosperous for tomorrow.
absolutely.
So uh, you see,
Absolutely, Kamro. Absolutely.
so thank you, Asanda. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm really honored. I'm really grateful, and I wish we could continue the conversation as well. But it's, you see, it's been 55 minutes, and one last thought from you, and then we can salute all.
Whoa, that's a long
Yep.
time. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Like you said, it's self-discovery. It's also self-love. I'm finding out ways of coming back to myself after having gone astray
Hmm.
in many, many bad decisions that I've taken in my life. So the best way I have found back to
Hmm.
myself is by pouring in as much love, So my message is love yourself. Look after yourself. It to
Hmm.
myself right now. And of course, loving yourself is so,
Hmm.
it means being of the higher power. It means, it means a whole lot of things, and being the great unseen and being grateful for it all, the good space of always, always being grateful, just as I'm grateful for you and everybody who's watching it today. And I love everybody. I love you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much for believing in me. I've been trying to dodge you for months now. People don't know. You've been
Hmm.
on my case. I want to talk to you. Come be on my live. Asanda, my sister. Asanda.
Hmm.
You're one of those people who never, ever stopped believing in me and wanting for me. I
Thank you,
love you so
Asanda.
much.
It's my pleasure. It's my love, and every one of us, as I take your word, like if we love everyone, our own self, I believe that this is enough to change the world, and change happens by loving own self. Change happens by transforming own self. Change happens
Absolutely.
from the
Absolutely.
center point is me, the universe, uh, and the entire universe would have been better and would be better, I guess, if we continue our love to ourselves. With this message, and this is the best message probably to
Absolutely.
cherish, and this is the best message to transform the humanity. And Asanda, thank you. Life is much better, much, much better When I talk to you and when I talk to my brother, sister across the world, I am loved. I'm loved. I'm loved. And I confess it. I'm loved.
Yes,
And I have
absolutely.
my true sister. I have my
Yes,
true brothers across the planet, the all over the world. I see that I can roam around the entire universe, all the planet, and I don't have any issues at all. And I would
yes,
soon start doing so.
yes,
Life is more
yes,
purposeful now.
yes, absolutely. Hi, Ran. Yeah.
Thank you, Wang. Thank you, Mark, and thank you, the world. Thank you, universe. Love you, Asanda. Thank you. I'm so grateful, and thank you, everyone.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
Good night, everyone. Love you,
Good
Anne.
night.
Everyone.
Thank you. Take care. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Good night.